We have 3 to 4% of the people in this country who own homes who can't pay their mortgages. That's it. Now, some are having difficulty, but I'm saying who are flat on their back on this. Now, we're going to destroy our financial system for them? Why would we do that? What will happen to the rest of the 90-some-odd% who took out loans, who could afford to pay them, as difficult as it may be? What happens to the rest of us when we destroy the value of the dollar in our economic system? Now, this is very, very bad news. I want you to remember something. I want to read you something. This is July 30th, 2008. CNN. Look, I'd like to put a smiley face on all this for you, but I'm trying to alert you to what's going on right now because there's an election in 4.5 weeks. But Mark, John McCain stinks. John McCain is not my idea of a great candidate. And I've said this. But we have to do things in order. We have to defeat the Marxists, and then we have to take back the Republican Party and bring back Reagan conservatives. One at a time. Here we have CNNmoney.com. This is from July 30th, not that long ago. President Bush signed into law a sweeping housing bill that aims to boost the struggling housing market and bolster mortgage finance giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Well, what the hell happened? That was only 2 months ago. What the hell happened? The Senate voted 72-13 for it. The House had passed it 3 days earlier. The new law, one of the most far-reaching on housing in decades, marks the centerpiece of Washington's efforts to address the nation's housing meltdown. The legislation has two principal objectives: to offer affordable government-backed mortgages to homeowners at a risk of foreclosure, and to bolster Fannie Mae and Freddie with a temporary rescue plan and new, more stringent regulator. A larger role for the Federal Housing Administration. So many damn administrations and agencies you can't even keep track of. Don't worry, Joe Biden knows the name of each and every one of them, so he's qualified to do something else. The FHA will be allowed to insure up to $300 billion in 30-year fixed-rate mortgages for at-risk borrowers in owner-occupied homes if their lenders agree to write down loans to 90%. So, you and me, we are subsidizing that homeowner, and the lenders are subsidizing that homeowner. $300 billion. They just passed it in July. That's not good enough. No, we need $1 trillion. We have an equity problem. And, by the way, here's a couple $100 billion for a lot of other crap. We're going to subsidize Hollywood. We're going to subsidize wooden arrows. Oh, yeah, we got a whole list of things just to sweeten the pot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the constitutional government that our founders had in mind. We have a run on the Treasury today by both parties, by both elected branches of government. And it's only getting worse. Oh, here I have this one, February 7, 2008. Congress passes a $152 billion stimulus plan. But don't worry, it's only going to moderate and low-income people, most of whom don't pay income taxes. But that'll get the economy kicking. Well, did it? No, it didn't. $450 billion down a crapper with $1 trillion to follow.
Mark Levin.